My name is Robbins. I am co-founder and CEO of Food Revolution Network. Our mission is healthy, ethical, sustainable food for all. So there's a lot to love about saunas. And out of all the different forms of saunas, there's a lot of different kinds. Our research is showing us that infrared seems to be the best. And Sunlighten has a wonderful combination of different forms of infrared light, which seem to be particularly potent in getting the maximum value from these benefits. And of course, the lovely thing about it is that as saunas go, it's remarkably affordable, and they're all different sizes. And I've just had my sauna up for about 6 months now, but I've been using it pretty much every day. And I love it. It makes me feel good. And I love that I'm doing something good for myself, and my wife and I hanging out in there together, and it's a good time to get away from the kids and have some good time together. So super lovely, and based on all the research, super healthy. Saunas have a lot of benefits that have been documented in countless studies around the world. It's well known that they can make you feel relaxed and rejuvenated, but it turns out there's a lot more to it than that. So one piece is that saunas appear to be able to help rid your body of toxins. There was a 2016 study published in Biomed Research International, which found that inducing sweating may help the body eliminate a variety of pesticides that it can accumulate from food and water and air. And this is good because pesticides have been demonstrated to negatively impact metabolic functions and to promote disease processes. There was another study published in the Journal of Environmental and Public Health, which saw that induced sweating, which is what happens in a sauna, could help the body rid itself of bisphenol A or BPA, which is a known endocrine disruptor. And in both of these studies, the toxins were most highly detected in sweat. So that means, good news, when you're sweating, you're helping get them out of your body. Saunas may also be good for people who are undergoing cancer treatments. There was a study published in the Annals of Oncology, which suggested that hyperthermia, or raising body temperature above normal, could help shrink tumors and promote cancer cell death. Saunas may also improve heart health, and this is a really big deal. There was a 2015 study out of Finland which analyzed population of 2,300 middle-aged adults over the course of 21 years. And researchers concluded that increased frequency of sauna use was linked to a lower risk of sudden cardiac death, fatal coronary heart disease, and fatal cardiovascular disease, as well as all-cause mortality. And the data showed that regular sauna use was linked with nearly a 50% reduction in heart-related deaths. We've also got research coming out about saunas and inflammation. There was a 2018 study published in the European Journal of Epidemiology. They looked at the effects of saunas on the blood inflammation marker C-reactive protein, which is a measure of inflammation in the body. And they looked at about 2,000 men in this study. And when all the potential confounding factors were addressed, in other words, they eliminated all the other factors they already knew about, like body mass index and smoking status and age and alcohol use and exercise, researchers found a significant inverse association between how often the men used a sauna and their CRP levels. In other words, the more often they used the sauna, the lower their CRP levels and the lower their bodily inflammation. There's lots of research on this with women as well, stunning results. There are researchers showing us that saunas may lengthen lifespan. There was a study done that found that saunas could lower risk for heart disease, as we know, but also studies have found heat activation in particular may stimulate what's known as the longevity gene, or FOXO3, which could be stimulated by sauna usage. And FOXO3 has been linked to lower risk of age-related diseases, including fewer bone fractures and lower risk of death. Regular sauna use has also been linked to reduced risk of memory loss, Alzheimer's, and other forms of dementia. Researchers have found that frequent sauna use can bring the risk down significantly. Men who used a sauna 4 to 7 times per week in one study experienced lower risk of memory disease compared to even to men who used it 1 to 3 times a week. So in this case, we're seeing that daily use was the best. We also have research on sauna and type 2 diabetes showing significant benefits. diabetics having better general health, reduced stress and fatigue, and lower A1C levels. And then there's also research showing that saunas, including particularly far infrared saunas, may be helpful in improving physical fitness. People who go on treadmills regularly found they had better stamina when they used a sauna regularly. Saunas have also been linked to promoting weight loss for folks who are interested in losing weight. Lots of research on this. Interestingly, it seems that it is best to do it in the afternoon or evening if you want to lose weight, not first thing in the morning. And saunas can benefit your skin. There's significant research showing that infrared radiation may reduce wrinkles, which is skin that was aged by sunlight or tanning beds. It was found to increase collagen and elastin in a safe and non-invasive way.